Hey guys, so we've had some pretty bad news that's come out today. We all knew that Tom O'Connor had a bit of an issue that left him out of the last game, but then we've heard via the media that Tom O'Connor is going to be out for 6 weeks with a hamstring injury, which is quite a shame really, considering that I'd probably say that he was one of the main reasons why we've had such good form lately. It is quite a big blow, considering, he had a bit of an injury hit start to his Wrexham career, and it's only really started to make headways in these last 2-3 months or so, because he obviously missed a little bit at the beginning of the season as well. And it is quite a big blow to Wrexham, that he joins a growing list of players on the injury list now. It's not just O'Connor, it's Cal McFadden, who's out with some sort of stomach issue. We're not sure how long he's going to be out for. And then obviously there's Hayden and Tunnicliffe, who are out for another 4 weeks or so. Then you got Rhys Johnson also out. Bryce Ozana looks like, I'm not sure if he's coming back soon. And they got Jordan Davis, who should be back maybe a couple of weeks. But there's quite a few players now who are out injured. And to be honest, it looks like Wrexham do need to bring in a player or two, because with so many players out, and it's not just any old players. They're mostly first-team players. Perhaps the exception you could see, Rhys Johnson isn't a first-teamer, is a squad player, and then McFadden can switch with Mendy. But you don't want to be in a situation where you got so many players out, because obviously Mendy's had his issues before. So I wouldn't be surprised. Perhaps not for this Saturday. It might be a bit too soon for then. But I think Parkinson will probably be looking to get a player in. I think you could think at least a month, just to help cover some of these injuries. I remember, like, we used to have, we got loan players from Swansea and Cardiff in the past. We don't need to sign, these players on long deals. Just someone to the end of the season, or even for a couple of months, because, the season ends the end of April. It's such an intense fixture list. We need the players in who can come in and do a job straight away, or probably aren't going to suffer these sort of injuries. So, I think also the possibility we could grab some players from our playoff rivals in the National League, because obviously we can afford to make these offers to these other clubs, and perhaps bring in players. Obviously, I've said before about maybe a striker, but I think midfielder, probably one from each area really, to help cover things, because last season Stockport did some of that, and they kept on bringing in players, which gave them the strength and depth to keep themselves going right till the end. Well, I felt like we burned out, and like I said, there's so many out at the moment. Those who are still there, there's going to be so much more pressure on them, especially for the next 3 weeks. We've got an intense schedule. Parkinson, I think he knows he's going to have to bring someone in relatively soon, because we can't afford to slip up if we're going to go for the title. Well, we'll see what happens coming soon. But thanks for listening to this quick video. Please subscribe for more upcoming videos. Thank you very much, and goodbye.